Good morning and welcome to Practical Christian Lessons. I am Joshua Pearsall and we are going to be going through Wisdom of Sirach chapter 7 today. And we're going to get right on into it. Do no evil things, and evil will never overtake you. Stay away from wrongdoing, and it will turn away from you. My son, do not sow on the furrows of wrongdoings, and you will not reap the same thing sevenfold. Do not seek authority from a lord, nor the seat of honor from a king. Do not declare yourself righteous before a lord, nor play the wise man before a king. Do not try to be a judge, if you will not be strong enough to remove wrongdoing, lest you respect the presence of the powerful and compromise your integrity. Do not sin against the population of a city, nor disgrace yourself before the people. Do not repeat your sin, for you will not be unpunished even for one. Do not say, he will look upon the multitude of my gifts, and when I bring an offering to God Most High, he will accept it. Do not be faint-hearted in your prayer, and do not neglect to do alms. Do not laugh at a man who is in bitterness of soul, for there is one who humbles and exalts. Do not devise a lie against your brother, nor do the same against a friend. Do not desire to tell any lie, for the habit of lying never does any good. Do not talk idly in the assembly of the elders, and do not repeat yourself in prayer. Do not hate hard work, especially farming, which was created by the Most High. Do not number yourself among an assembly of sinners. Remember that wrath will not tarry long. Humble yourself greatly, for the punishment of the ungodly is fire and worms. Do not exchange a friend for money, nor a genuine brother for the gold of Ophir. Do not ignore a wise and good wife, for her grace is worth more than gold. And do not mistreat a servant who does his work in truth, nor a hired worker who devotes himself to you. Let your soul love an intelligent servant. Do not deprive him of his freedom. Do you have cattle? Take care of them, and if they are profitable to you, keep them. Do you have children? Correct them, and make them obey from their youth. Do you have daughters? Watch carefully over the chastity, and do not be too easy on them. Give a daughter in marriage, and you will have completed a great work, but give her to a man of understanding. Do you have a wife after your own heart? Do not reject her. But do not trust yourself to a wife whom you disregard. Honor your father with all your heart, and do not forget the birth pangs of your mother. Remember that you were begotten through them, and what can give you back to them, to the degree they gave to you. Fear the Lord with all your soul, and honor his priest. Love him who made you, and do not forsake his ministers. Fear the Lord and honor his priests, and give them their portion as commanded. The firstfruits, the trespass offering, the gift of the shoulder offering, the sacrifice of sanctification, and the firstfruits of the holy things. Stretch forth your hand to the poor, that your blessing may be complete. Let the kindness of giving be shown in the presence of all the living, and do not withhold kindness from the dead. Do not withdraw yourself from those who weep, and mourn with those who mourn. Do not hesitate to visit a sick man, for by such visits you will be loved. With all your words, remember the time you will die, and you will never sin. That is Wisdom of Sirach, chapter 7. That just pulls from so many different things all at once. And a lot of intertestamental wisdom type literature does this. But it's pulling, my brain was just going like Proverbs, Psalms, the prophets, the Levitical codes. It's just like kind of jumping all around. And a fair bit of practical advice. Again, very Proverbs like the Wisdom of Sirach. Alms came up for our little bit on that and its interaction with the Wisdom of Sirach compared to how we see it pop up in other parts of the scriptures, whereas this is the Apocrypha writings. So maybe for you, you'll call it the Deutero-Canon and you'll put it in a canon status. I don't. And how it handles alms versus, like, say, Acts handles alms is one of the big differences that kind of pops up in quite a few of this intertestamental apocryphal work. I believe our video on chapter 3 discusses it a little bit if you want to go check that out. But hopefully that was edifying and great for you guys. We'll see you tomorrow for chapter 8. And you guys have a wonderful day, and God bless.